Welcome back, boys and girls. It is time for another new episode of New Music Mystery, this one for Wednesday, November 19th, 2014. New Music Mystery is your thrice weekly new music challenge. Today's mystery artist has released a new album in the past 6 months. Now you'll get 10 clues, including 5 audio clips to determine who that mystery artist is before being revealed at the end. As usual with every single episode of New Music Mystery, we assign a difficulty ranking, which we establish based upon the longevity, popularity, and unique characteristics of each artist. Today's difficulty rating is a 1 out of 10, meaning that this artist has been around for a long time, they're very popular, and they have unique characteristics. So this is the very first 1 of 10 we've done, our easiest so far, so hopefully you get it and enjoy some new music along the way. Speaking of which, this song is called Soldier of Fortune. Soldier of Fortune, the name of that track. Yes, we have reduced the length of our tracks a little bit since this is a difficulty of 1. But that one was called Soldier of Fortune. That was your first audio clue. Clue number 2, verbal clue. This artist was born in England the same year that Winston Churchill resigned as Britain's Prime Minister after his election defeat. All right, so what year was that when Winston Churchill resigned? Clue number 3, another audio clue. This track number 6, it's called Avonmore. This is actually the title track from the album. That was clue number 3 right there. The song was called Avonmore. Clue number 4 is a verbal clue. We bounce back and forth between these in case you are new to this podcast. While studying fine art at the University of Newcastle upon Tyne, this artist became a member of the student band called the City Blues. Clue number 5, another audio track. This song is called Lost.
Life takes you by surprise. I see dancing in your eyes, lost in the middle of a storm.
Lost, the name of that song. That's track number 7 off of this brand new release. We're going to take a quick pause. That was your clue. That was your 5th clue, which means you only have 5 clues to go. Remember that New Music Mystery only focuses on new releases from the past 6 months, and that we do mix up major label releases with those from independent artists who use services like Bandcamp and SoundCloud. We also want to acknowledge our very first sponsor for New Music Mystery. That is the Glendalough Craft Distillery of Wicklow, Ireland, purveyors of the finest Irish whiskey, gin, and potent. Please visit glendaloughDistillery.com for more details. Glendalough is spelled Glendalough. glendaloughDistillery.com for more details. Let's get back to the clues. Clue number 6, the verbal clue. This release is the 14th solo studio album from this artist, with his first dating back to 1973. Clue number 7, another song, another audio clip, fair use audio clip I might add. This song is called Send in the Clowns.
Don't you love fun? My fault, I fear. I thought that you want what I want. Sorry, my dear. Where are the clowns? Send in the clowns.
Where Are the Clowns? Send in the Clowns. That is obviously a cover song, and that was your 7th clue. Let's get to clue number 8. This artist released an album of Dylan-esque cover tunes in 2007. All right, we are just have 2 clues left. We want to remind you that the Thanks Give It To Me Music Box giveaway is going on right now. Basically, we are taking all featured releases from November as well as a handful from October. We're throwing them into a big box, so you will end up receiving about 20 different music releases that we have featured on New Music Mystery over the past 6-8 weeks. So you're going to get cassettes, CD, vinyl, all of the above in one big box that will arrive for one lucky listener. In order to qualify, you've got to do 3 really simple things that take about 3 minutes. Number 1 is you go to iTunes and you find the New Music Mystery podcast profile page. So go to iTunes, click on podcasts, and there's a search box in the upper right. Go ahead and type in New Music Mystery. That will give you the results. You'll be able to click on our podcast profile page. Step number 2 is to leave us a rating and some feedback about why you listen to our show. And number 3 is to email us your iTunes username as well as your shipping address. Our email address is newmusicmystery@gmail.com. We ask for you to do that after you leave the feedback because there's usually about a 24 to 48 hour delay between the time you leave feedback and the time it gets public on iTunes. Plus, we want to have your shipping address in case you are the lucky listener to receive this box. We want to make sure we've got your shipping address. So far, we've only got 2 people entered. So if you're a music fan and you're interested in receiving a big box full of music, as well as a t-shirt from the Glendalough Distillery, this would be a very simple thing for you to do right now. We want to enter before November 28th. That's the deadline. And we'll draw our lucky winner, and they'll be announced on our December 1st episode, Monday, December 1st. All right? Time for the final set of clues. This is clue number 9, your last verbal clue. While not one to kiss and tell, this artist has a friendly history with some of the models who have graced his album covers. Last clue, clue number 10, final audio clue. Please listen carefully. This is track number 1 off of the new release. This is called Loop de Lie. Loop de Lie, the name of that song. It's track number 1. It's also the very first single off of this new release. That was your final audio clue. If you need to go back and listen to the clues again, now would be the time to do that because we are doing a big reveal of the artist in 3, 2, 1. On November 17th, which would be yesterday, if you're listening on the day that this is released, on November 18th, former Roxy Music frontman Bryan Ferry released his 14th solo album, Avonmore, on BMG Records. This new album is available digitally as well as on CD and vinyl. As usual, we recommend you visit your locally owned independent record store first to purchase this new release. Otherwise, please visit brianferry.com to purchase it directly from his website. You can also listen to longer samples from all 10 tracks of this release by using the Amazon affiliate links that we've provided within our show notes. That is Bryan Ferry, BRYANFERRY.com. He's on tour right now through December, and he's got another leg already scheduled for Great Britain in May of 2015. So to learn more about his tour schedule, once again, brianferry.com. We want to thank you for listening to another episode of New Music Mystery. If you love discovering great new music, subscribe to our podcast using iTunes, Stitcher, or SoundCloud, or go to YouTube. You can subscribe to our screencast there, and you actually pick up some additional clues with the video. Please support us. Please support us by leaving positive iTunes ratings and then emailing us your username and shipping address before November 28th, newmusicmystery@gmail.com, in order to qualify and be a participant in the Thanks Give It To Me box giveaway. Back on Friday with more great music from Ireland.